How you guys doing out there? On this episode of the Malone-Mitchell podcast, I have two former Marquette players, Duane Wilson and JuJuan Johnson, coming by to drop some gems about their obstacles they've been through playing the game of basketball and just overall game for you younger athletes and just fans of b-ball or just fans of just learning in any aspect of life. So hopefully you guys keep subscribing and keep watching. Hit that like button and subscribe. I got more videos coming. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna keep it going. Subscribe. Welcome back to my channel. I got my boy D Wilson here. JuJuan Johnson. I didn't know he was coming, so I appreciate showing up. He played 4 years at Marquette. But also, I guess, Team Penny too, EYBLs. Where you from too? Also.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
That's what's up. You play with AC? You know AC at all?
Yeah, I know AC. I played against AC like when I was like 6th, 7th grade, and I've been looking for him ever since.
Man, we all do, man. We all do. That's my guy though. But then I got Duane Wilson here. I know him. I knew him for a long time. I played with him at AAU a little bit. I knew him before that, of course, Milwaukee. He played at he was a high school state champ at Dominican. He played at Marquette, Texas A&M. He was a Big East All Rookie team. You made that. Introduce yourself other than that.
Yeah, you know, Duane Wilson. Sure, y'all probably heard of me from just on the hooping scene. Played playground elite all through AAU. Went to Dominican High School, Marquette, Texas A&M. Currently, right now, playing overseas ball in Germany, man. Trying to get back over to the league, so gotta keep grinding.
Yeah. I definitely think you should have been on that team. I just saw that. What is that? What TBT tournament? Yeah, instead of that one dude. Yeah, it could have put me on the team. They're gonna put that random on the team, not Jarvis.
They still trying to put me on there though. Yeah. So they got training camp at the end of the month.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how that goes. Like I didn't know how they pick it.
So I'm gonna go to the training camp, but they try to get like the OGs and the older dudes. Yeah, I mean, they got Jarvis on there, even though he not from Marquette, but. They really try to fill by position. So like they needed another wing and they needed another big, so they went to go get bigger, but the roster's still not complete. So hopefully I might be able to get on there last minute.
That's what's up. Shit, I really got y'all here now, so shit, I really want to talk about some other shit about like just how it was. I know you picked Marquette right away, and you did also. So shit, why did both of y'all? Why did you pick Marquette out of Memphis? And how's your high school career in Memphis and all that?
I had a good. I had a pretty decent high school career in Memphis, Tennessee, Southland. But to be honest, like college, it wasn't even like a big thing of mine. Like how I picked my school, it was just like I was one day just playing a game. My mama came upstairs and was just like. We did the pros and cons out of it was Alabama, Marquette, and Miami, and then
pick the coldest one.
It was just the conversation. It was Marquette, and I was just like, I just got back to playing the game. That's really how it went.
Yeah. That's what's up. You feel that was the right decision?
I feel like it was the right decision. I don't regret my decision. It was a good decision. Marquette made me a man, so
that was good.
Sure.
Yeah, you picked it. Got right down to the point too. I like that. What about you? That's what I wanted to ask you too. Like, what made you pick Marquette and stay there? Cause I know you also had a lot of big schools too.
Yeah.
You stayed home. Like, why'd you do that?
Be different. Stay home. I mean, last person that stayed home at Marquette was Dwight. But Dwight took the JUCO route too, so it was like I seen him do it, so that kind of what started it. Like, so I seen Dwight go stay home and do something for the city. I was like, I kind of want to do the same thing. Yeah. And then they had Deontay. Deontay was the first one. Deontay he committed our sophomore year. I kind of paid attention to it. And then they had my cousin Jamil. Then they had Vander from Madison. So it's like they bringing all these Wisconsin kids.
From Madison was there before.
Yeah, Jerome baby. So I'm like, man. I mean, Buzz got them hooping. They Sweet 16 lead, so why not? Buzz. He was a good coach. He was a people person. You know what I'm saying? So like we clicked off that, and then we got Jamil McCain in the mix too. They like we can get him. So I'm like, man, we can just do a whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like this for the city. Like Deontay, we same class he there, and we go there too. So it was I feel like it was the right decision for me at the time. I mean, even though we all ended up in different spots, you know. But you know what I'm saying, like at the time that was the right decision, you know what I'm saying, and the meaning behind it, it would have been, bro, special.
You ain't wrong for that. You ain't wrong for that one. That was a lot of hype too. I remember them. Jumping back to that, how was it playing that first year with Together, when y'all like Together playing with each other, and overall how was that year? I know he had a decent year. How was that year also for you? And then both of y'all tell me about playing.
It's crazy. We came in together, but we really never played together. Like we never played together. And like his first year, he said like his first year, so it was I just played my first year, but.
Did you? How was that on you? Sitting out that first year.
First year, it was tough. You know, coming in with a lot of hype. You know, and then like our recruiting class had a lot of hype too, so we all really ready to put on. You know what I'm saying? Then just being from the city, it's like, I mean, they just came and lead a run, so it's like, man, we top 20 in the country. One of the top recruiting class, I was ready to hoop, but like, man, it was tough, you know. But I mean, college, that first day of practice, and I stepped in that gym, I'm like, this shit real. Like this is like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no little high school.
You get.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not no little high school shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this the real fucking deal. Like everybody in there to compete, it's grown men.
Yeah, why you saying I want to jump to? What was the biggest difference? Shit, why you saying that? Like from high school to high school to college.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like not the speed, but it's just like everybody like stronger. Like I mean, I came in there. Derek Wilson was 22.
Right.
I'm 18, 165. He a bulldog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Like, and that's what everybody on the team like. You know, in high school, you know, practices was competitive, but you always the best player no matter what. Like you was the best player at King, so like it's like. Practice, you just go in there. You go hard, but it's easy. But in college, it's like everybody was the best player on their high school team or AAU team. So it's like it's real life battles in there, and it's real life. You competing for minutes. In high school, I never competed for minutes at all. Like from the day one, like it was there for me. And like college, no, like you had to go get the keys. You know what I'm saying? And like. I've been in a situation where you had to go get it, but it was just like you got grown men, you got study hall come into play, you got workouts at 6, 7 in the morning, conditioning, like it's a lot that play into it. So, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then it's like, man, you in the real world no more. You ain't at your mama house. So,
like,
you on your own. Man, but it was tough though. But like he said though, it made us a man though. Like we had our highs and lows. Like you know what I'm saying. Like some people just had highs, some people had lows. Like we went through both. So I feel like that balance like really like made us into like who we are now. So like people ask me all the time like you regret going to Marquette? Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me. So you can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't know how I would be as a person. Like my character would be if I didn't go through that.
Yeah, it's all life lessons. That's what it is. It's all a lesson. It'll all prepare you for something. What about you? What would you say? We might have to cut this shit. I didn't ask him that question, did I? I didn't ask you that. Yeah. So fuck it, we can keep going. Forget it. What was the question? It was how was that first year? I would think. How was the first year?
You did ask me that.
I did. Yeah. Okay. And then so jumping back to you, why do you think that another question real fast? How do you think Dominican was the best school for you and that like prepared you for high school basketball? Or do you think if you picked a different school? Cause I feel like from afar, like it was real easy. Like you know, you're such a good player. Like the Dominicans, you know.
It was like with Dominican, it was like pros and cons for me. Like, I mean, it was good basketball school. Like they had Malone-Mitchell, J.R. Blunt, Showtime, all them great point guards. So it's like, why not? But at the same time, it's like all my AAU teammates going to city schools or public schools. I'm like, that's where I want to go. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to live a little bit, but but it really prepared me for Marquette, like academically. So like it was cool. But like after my freshman year, like you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know this. Like guys were trying to get me to go to King. And then Marcus Hines, Marcus Hines got the job at Homestead. They were trying to get me, and then Tulsa East still was like trying to pull me away too. So it was like, man, but like once I met my teammates at Dominican, I'm like, right, you know, so I got the keys. So it's like, and Wallerstein, you know what I'm saying, he one of the best high school coaches to ever be around. You know what I'm saying?
Did you win a state championship freshman year too, right?
No, we ain't win. I won one with Wally. Was it my junior year, and then my senior year that was Berger, but. My freshman summer, it was good teams. We just lost the game to go upstate, but like we was always picked to win it. You know what I'm saying? But we had a young team. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like Dominican was a great opportunity, especially as I got older, because then you know Diamond came.
Yeah.
So he number one player in the country. So like you got top 40 and top number one player. Like we got all the hype. So it worked out in his favor.
Right. I didn't ask you that. So what do you think was the biggest difference for you from high school basketball to college basketball?
Oh, just walking in the gym. Like walking in the gym is different. Like from start to finish. Like your stretch, you gotta go 100%. Like in high school, you don't gotta go 100% all the time. Like you don't gotta get loose in high school. You know what I'm saying? But in college now, like you can go hard as.
Are you gonna sit?
You know what I'm saying? The first, soon as you step in that gym, you going hard. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like they want to hear you. They want to feel you in there, so
right.
It was like pretty much the biggest thing.
Yeah. How was you stayed in Marquette all 4 years?
Yeah.
How did that go for you? What was the highs of that? Like, what was your highs of playing at Marquette? How deep did y'all have any deep runs in there?
Nah, we ain't really had no deep runs, but my first 2 years, I'd say I was learning how to play basketball. Like I was like always just a good player that can just go out there and play basketball. But when I got to Marquette, I had to learn how to play basketball. So. Right. My first 2 years, I was learning how to play basketball, and then my last 2 years I was pretty much feeling the game and knowing how to play the game, and I started picking it up. But
I'm mad I wasn't paying attention to stuff right there. I was in my own world. I wish I could have came and watched some.
Nah, it's cool, but it was just Marquette. Marquette really helped me figure myself out. Like I say, helped me figure myself out and just be a man.
Yeah. Did you move on to any overseas, or did you?
Yeah, I played.
How did that go after that?
Yeah, I played overseas. I played overseas my first year out of college, but I had got sent home like halfway through the year, like dealing with injuries all through college and all through through playing overseas. I just wanted to come back and just fix myself and just get myself together right now.
And what country did you?
I was in Germany.
How was that?
Like it's different. It's different, but it was like probably the most like, cause I've been in China too. I went to China and I went to Germany, so it was like Germany's more Americanized than China, so it was like Germany like a better place with like people want to play basketball overseas because it's more Americanized.
Yeah. How was the basketball wise? Like how was that?
The basketball, it's really the same. It's like college on steroids. Really, just everybody just older. Like everybody older and stronger, but it's like the same thing. Like as soon as you walk in the gym, this time you getting paid for it. So you know what I'm saying. You looking forward to it. Like, like when I got my first check, it was like a milestone for me playing basketball, getting paid for something. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you been paid to do what you wanted to do.
No, for sure. It's like it was a long time waiting. Like I've been playing that game for a long time to get a check for it. It was a big time.
Yeah. I hope that. I hope you come back from that too. I hope you come back soon. Definitely. Hope you come back soon. What about for you? What was the biggest difference playing like overseas in college for you? Like, how's that like?
One thing, just the difference is just like, or like the main difference. I mean, you get paid for it, so it mean, you know what I'm saying? It mean a little different. Like in college, some days you can go in there with a bad attitude, you know what I'm saying, or like you can go through the motions, but you know what I'm saying, pro over there, they like send you home. Right. One bad practice. Like it was games I would literally have 20 points and we'll lose, and dog tell me he finna send me home. But like I'm hooping, like it's just like we ain't winning. You know what I'm saying? And over there it's like it's basically kind of like when, you know what I'm saying, people over there, like when overseas players come here, like we not gonna show favoritism to the Americans. Like it's the Americans first. Over there it's the Germans first, or wherever you may be, they go, you know what I'm saying, they get the first hand, you know what I'm saying? But like it was a good experience, you know. It gave me like a break from the world, bro. It's so much stuff that you just be having going on at the crib, like you finally got to be away just completely by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really I walked around, kicked it sometimes. A lot of times I just go home, be in my room just to myself, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? You really got the chance to find different crafts and shit that you interested in. Like
figure out yourself.
You got so much more free time too. Like we practice at 10, and then we'll lift at 10 and go again like at 4. So like you can do whatever you want. You getting paid every single month. So that's just really the big difference. It's your job. So like the days you don't want to work, it's like you gotta remind yourself like, man, I'm getting paid for this shit. This ain't no little sniping check or no local college check. Like, nah, this real. This pay the bills. Like, can't play with it. I can't.
I understand that. How was it? I know you got injured. I know you dealt with knee injuries, but like, just I don't know like the situation. I know you 8th grade you had when you was young, and then what you had happened again a little bit in high school, like a little bit like.
High school it was like just it was just more like tendonitis, like jumping so much all the time, like playing AAU in the summers, you know what I'm saying? We go play on the playground, and then we'll go play in summer league, and then we'll go play in the AAU game. Just so much hooping. That's all we did every day was hoop. So like after a while, it was just a lot of wear and tear. But like, I mean, 8th grade was more something I was born with. You know what I'm saying? It was like a growing disease that I had that I just never knew. So we got that nipped in the bud, taken care of. And, you know, it took a minute for me, like, to really get back. But, like, with me, I had a good pops. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no rushing. Like, it was times I wanted to play, and he was like, we shut you down. Like, I played like 2 tournaments. I played, like, at the end of July for the live. Only let me play because it was college coaches there. I played, like, the last 2 tournaments. And then when I got to Marquette, you know, they just really was running me too much. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like,
I was gonna ask about that too.
The little boot camp shit. Like,
so they take y'all to like do they still take y'all to the sweat camp or like the gym, small gym?
We never went. See, with him, we didn't go to small gym. We in the aisle, but like, I mean, you waking up at 5:37. Like, who waking up at 5? Like, it's the weird ass times, and it's like even before the boot camp, it's individuals. So like the individuals was like, bro. It's literally straight running, bro. Like we got a 4-man break. So like it's like everybody got to get a layup. So with me, the point guard, I'm just really passing everybody. I get one layup, but like the big men, like Deontay, JuJuan, McKay, they got to get it out the net. Right. They got to pass it, and they got to get to the other end and grab out the net. If they don't grab out the net, it don't count, and you got to run for it. Like, bro, we running like we ran for a straight hour. Like we literally didn't pick up a basketball. Like my freshman year at Marquette, like it wasn't no skill work. It was all like mental. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get tired. Like one of them type of mindsets. Then you go right into boot camp. So it was like, bro, nobody was really used to that shit. I literally was in there running on one leg. Right. Like I went to the trainer, I told Buzz like something going on with my leg, and they really like they didn't brush it to the side, but it was more like suck that shit up. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's my first time really dealing with some adversity like that. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I want to raise to quit. So I'm steady trying to run. Like even if I can't make it, I'm still going to push through. But it's like after a while, the doctor was like, if I would have kept doing it or kept playing, I would have broke my leg. So that was like, that shit was crazy to me. But it was like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad of an injury. I was only out for 3 months. But I feel like that red shirting decision was one of the best decisions. Like one of the best decisions I made, like especially in my college career. Like that shit was really key for me. Cause that gave me that year back, gave me that confidence, and gave me a chance to sit back and watch the game from a different view.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how was that? So you felt like that helped you pretty much?
Yeah, I mean,
mentally, and I was gonna ask you.
Like I worked out. They had me working out all day. Like I used to work out separate from the team. Like. Them niggas was doing stuff with the team. It was like almost feel like I wasn't a part of the team, bro. But it's like I was doing therapy, and then I'm with Todd. So the Todd is the strength coach. I'm with him at 6 a.m. It's his rules, not Buzz rules. I'm doing extreme lifts. Like I was damn near his test dummy. Like he trying to have me do these super lifts. Like I was like 195 my freshman year. Like I was cut up like big, but like nobody really seen me because I wasn't playing. But it was like then I'm working out with the coaching staff like for an hour and 30 by myself, not the team. Then I gotta go to practice, bro. Like making sure it was tough. It was tough. Like it was. I dinner would have had a like it would have been less harder if I just would have played. You know what I'm saying? But like that really like you know what I'm saying. That built that hunger and that motivated me because that next year when I came out with Wojo. Like, I came out on some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I had the confidence, you know what I'm saying? I got my ass kicked my whole freshman year. Derek used to kick my ass in practice, dog, like real picking me up full court. Grown man, like, I wasn't used to that type of shit, but like, that shit really, but I needed that, like, people, like, it's okay to get your ass busted, especially when it's somebody older than you, you know what I'm saying? He teaching you the game, because when I was that old dude at Marquette, I was doing the same thing to them freshmen, and now you know what I'm saying? It's a repeating cycle, bro. It was like they told me like we the OGs, we gonna give y'all the game and y'all supposed to get the game to the young dudes that come in next. Like that's why I feel like that's what we did for sure. Like we took care of any young dude that went to Marquette, like whether it was just off the court stuff, not even on the court, just off the court, like we treated them like family, like it's open arms as soon as they came in. But for sure,
I'm glad I'm starting to see that too in the people I'm starting to interview and talk more. It's like you had patience too, so you basically had that patience really to sit out that year and really battle through that and
really that show you really made for it. Like everybody go through something in life, like whether it's sports or not, like you gonna go through something where you gotta be patient. Like you can't rush it. Like it's a marathon. Like everybody race different. Like some people might go to the NBA one and done, but they might not blast in that motherfucker while you go 4 years and go overseas and then come back to the league and you got a longer career. Like, bro, you just gotta wait your turn, and when it's your run, you gotta enjoy it. Like, that's just how the game go. I feel like when you rush it, that's when, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go what's for you right now at the moment, bro. Like, it might not be what you want, but it's what you need. Like, I feel like Marquette turned into what I need. It wasn't what I wanted, it's what I needed. You know what I'm saying? So it tuned me into something else. Like,
turned you into what you needed. Turned you into a different type of beast. People still gonna see. Yeah, still gonna see. What about you? Like, adversity wise, like basketball wise, like, what do you, or maybe even now we talked about, I don't know if maybe that was off camera, but like just the injuries and coming back, and like what do you, basketball wise, even at Marquette, was there something you went through that you?
I mean, like them first 2 years not playing, like mentally, like I wasn't mentally strong. Like I was a mama's boy coming in. Like it was my first time. It was like my first time leaving home. Like I'm from Memphis. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I've never lived. Like I've been away from my mama. Like just been away from the family. Like I ain't had nobody. Like I had to build a close relationship with him. But it was a lot of adversity. It's just like not playing that first. Like I think my first game, I don't even think I played. Like
that first season.
Like that first game, like it was like a first or second game. Like I ain't even play. Like, but mentally, like it messed me up, and just like I could never catch that rhythm back. And it's just like when you don't catch that rhythm back with the coaches in your game, like it just ain't like you ain't gonna play. It's gonna be all downhill. But it's like it's a mental thing. It's up to you. But like, and it's like the same thing happened my own sophomore year. But I got an uncle that played in the NBA, and one day he had just texted me, just like, I know, like, it's tough, but like, you can't fall into the trap of just partying and just not caring. Like, you still got to work on your game, and like, that's probably the best advice he ever gave me. Like,
real talk.
Whenever something happen, like, you just can't shut down or break down. You just got to keep it moving, keep it going, and just keep
real talk.
Keep going forward.
Real talk. That's why I respect both of y'all. I didn't even know you that much of you till today, but I respect both of y'all because y'all both stuck it out. I left like school, like 3 different schools. I never even stuck it out. I stayed like 48 hours at a JUCO. Like I never stuck it out. I even gave myself a chance or anything.
Your ass was sticking out. Your ass, man. We got to talk about the AU story, bro. Man, I tell people all the time, like, in Austin was cold. Like, our backcourt was crazy.
Man, I don't even like reminisce like that. But since we talking about it, how was that? Cause we all played EYBL. We didn't get a chance to play him, but you played it. First team Penny was Penny coaching y'all too?
Nah, Penny, he was like his first year coming to the AAU scene. Like he started going to the AAU scene, so he started with us. So we really was the Bluff City Legends, but we was Team Penny because he was sponsoring.
I remember that. Yeah,
he was sponsoring. But like my last year at AAU, that's when I really hit the scene. Like I hit the scene. Like, I had to start getting ranked and just college coaches started buzzing and like my name just started getting big like that first year, my last year at AAU.
Yeah, did y'all know each other before that? Cause I know you was already on the side. I came to the team.
I ain't meet him. The crazy part I heard about him. So you know me. Everybody know my Uncle Justin. You know what I'm saying? So we played Mean Streets and they playing. Who was y'all playing? Oakland Soldiers or Jabari?
You playing Jabari?
They was playing Mac Urban Fire on the next court. And he came over he was like, it's a nigga number 2 for Team Penny with a headband. He just came on the court and did the mailman.
You was like
and I'm like, who? And it's crazy because we played against they older team last year, but they had some dudes in their team, and I'm naming like people. He's like, no, it ain't him. It's a new dude. I'm like, okay, but then I just always was seeing with the headband. So then we had got to the little USA Nike Hoop Summit, and like dude was my roommate.
Oh yeah.
So like I was like, you know what I'm saying, but like me and him, we so competitive. Like we really you know what I'm saying, we introduced to each other, and then they got to saying like, oh they got extra rooms, so we get our own room. So like bro went to get his own room. So we was like, we really ain't talk like that, but we was on the same team. But like, you know, the whole weekend, like, you know, we you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up a little bit here and there. And at the time, he wasn't even getting recruited by Marquette. I was committed, but he wasn't getting recruited by them. Was you get recruited yet by them?
Nah, because I had recruited my sophomore year, but the coach had left.
Oh yeah, Marnard. Yeah, because I ain't even like then once he got recruited, I'm like, oh I play with bro in the little hoop summit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like we was cool, but the crazy part is like we were supposed to be roommates. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny how the shit all really worked out. So it's like
ended up being roommates at Marquette.
Teammates. So it was like, man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Did you play in the G League? Did that go or did you
I had got drafted. So what happened when I had a knee injury and I came back, I was third to play. So I had went to EuroLeague team in Italy, Larry Brown team. and I was like on it wasn't even like, it was really like a practice deal. Like I basically would practice with the team and try to get a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but when I got out there, you know, they was like asked me about my knee. Like I told them, like I tore my ACL in February. It's been like, it was like 7.5, 8 months maybe when I was there. And they was like, I think you should wait 10 months. So like they want to clear me on that. Then they did like some little heart test they doing, trying to say like I've never had a heart issue ever. Like, and then did stuff in college. They tried to say like I had some heart issue. So I think they just used that excuse to really send me home. Cause then they tried to say like we would have to pay $25,000 in order for me to get some test done that need to clear me to play. So like I ended up going to like, I went to Latvia, like the same, like I was there in Italy for a month, didn't pick up a ball. I was just in my room, like they ain't come pick me up, like bro, that was tough out there in Italy, like man, like.
Well, it's not. What was that?
It was like, cause it was supposed to be like a practice deal, but it was like I can't practice. You know what I'm saying? So like I never was cleared. So it was like, I mean, you know, EuroLeague is like the top league. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the next best league after the NBA. Like you going to EuroLeague. So like that was a top team. So Larry Brown coaching, and then you know Jamel, my older cousin, was on that team. So it was we had the same agent. So it was like it was really like a package deal.
Connection.
And he didn't come on time because his son was born. So I feel like they was mad about that, and it was like, well, your cousin here, we just send him home. We don't even know if you for sure coming. So I ended up going to Latvia, and like I ain't done nothing in a month. I just been in Italy, like just running around. Like I couldn't pick up a ball. I just was in shape, but my knee really wasn't right. So then I told my agent, I gotta go home, man. So I went home, started preparing for the G League, got drafted, but everybody was gone. So like I wasn't able to get no hoops in at the crib. It's just I'm working out, but then my knee had like I was dealing with swelling. Like it was just random swelling for no reason. Like that was a tough ass injury to bounce back from. Like it'd be like I'd be good one week, the next week it puff up. I can't jump, I can't move. But like I'm 10 months out of surgery though. Like I'm supposed to be good. So then I went to the G League. And you know, the same thing happened. Like they did the little testing on my knee, and she was like, I don't think you should play. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this is the second person that said that. Listen, it was tough. I was like, come on, like you know what I'm saying? I got sons. I'm like, I'm trying to get to some money. Like I can't go home. Like this it. So it was like, man, they waived me. I had no choice, and like they wanted to keep me, but they was like, the crazy thing is, like they drafted me not knowing that I tore my ACL, but you know what I'm saying? I was like that. Like, why would y'all y'all should have known that? I'm sure y'all watched me play in college. Like y'all seen what happened, but I mean they said they ain't know nothing about the injury, but they seen my college film and they liked my game and whatnot. But that just worked out. And at that point, man, I just talked to my pops, talked to my agent, and he was like, man, we just gonna shut it down. So like I came home for like 2 months and didn't pick up a ball. Like I just rehabbed my knee. But like, bro, it was like, bro, it's a slow grind for real. Like it honestly took me like 15 to 16 months to fully recover from the ACL injury, bro. Like I had to be, like another time I had to be patient, bro. Like I was so anxious. Like the year I came from Texas A&M, like I feel like I could have got drafted. So I'm like, man, I gotta get this knee back right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying.
My sister was going there. She swam.
I had seen her there a few times. Like I was having such a good year. We had so many dudes on our team on draft boards, and I'm like, man, I can eat too.
They just had a good year previously with Caruso was there.
Exactly. So it was like, man, I was in a rush to get back, and it was just like, man, like the ACL was serious. Like I go through workouts, like I'm known from jumping. I can't jump, and like my timing was off. It was a lot of stuff, and it was like, bro, it was a lot of like late nights, early mornings with Luke Meyer. Like shout out to Luke, shout out to Mike at Kinetic and BRX Performance. Like them three, like they stuck you through with me. Like every time I got sent home, they right there pick me up and like build that confidence back, put me back together, make sure I'm confident and working with me. Like me and Luke worked out every single day, just me and him. He put in work with me like anytime I wanted to go, we in there. You know what I'm saying? That's a real trainer, like behind closed doors. Like we put in a lot of work, and it's like you seen it like with time, like I was getting it coming back. Like I started dunking, like my quickness was coming back. Like it was slowly coming, but like I had to really be patient and put the time in. Like, bro, shit was tough. It was many times I really was like, bro, is this shit worth it, bro? Like, good thing I got my degree. Do I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to go back and finish my master's. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought, but I was like, bro, I'm made for this shit, bro. This shit is just a bump in the road, bro. This is just to test me to see if I really want this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to turn that shit up, and sure enough, shit started turning, shit started rolling. You know, then I You know what I'm saying? I played in the summer jam here, and that was like my first time really playing in the organized game. And it was like, I was like, oh yeah, this shit.
I saw highlights of that.
Like, this shit scary.
Back jumping.
Yeah, I was like, this shit getting scary. I was like, and before I was in high school, I couldn't jump off the other leg like that. I'm like, I'm jumping crazy off both. I'm like, and they told me, like, everybody to the ACL, they said like 2 years out of ACL injury. Like everybody I asked, they said like they feel way better, more explosive than they did before the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So like that kept me motivated. Like I seen Jabari when he tore his, like he's come down to Marquette and hoop with us. Like we seen him like come back from the injury, act like dunking like crazy. Like he was like only dude in that gym. Like he looked like the NBA All-Star when he came to play with us. Like dog was dunking everything. He was like, bro, that's that ACL injury, the rehab. Like you working muscles,
different muscles
that you never touch, man.
Did you help him through that out? Because now that I'm thinking about it, I do know exactly, like, it looked there. I'm not going to say
it's crazy. Like, I think he had his surgery like a week before. Like, after. Like, we got our surgery like around the same time. So, like, we used to be calling each other. He used to be like, I used to be listening to what he's saying. I used to be doing the same thing. Because, like, he was at school. I ain't had nobody. I was just by myself. So, it was just like, whatever he saying he was doing, I was doing. So it was just like
same process.
Just grind, but it was just like a grind. Though. It was just like everyday grind. I've been serious, I've been everyday grind. So it was just like just being patient, like you said, just being patient,
mentally strong, all that. Yeah, that's tough.
It was even better that we both went through it. We was already tight, and then like he came to Milwaukee for some months, and he working out with me. So it's like we both dealing with the same thing. Like even we had 2 different type of surgeries, but like man, you got to rebuild your whole quad, like. When I was in, like, I ain't gonna, like, when I was, that's why I had, like, in high school when you were saying I had a few more, like, knee injuries, that was lingering from that surgery because, like, my pops took his time, but it was like that shit wasn't fully healed. Like I still wore that brace in like my freshman year of high school and sophomore year of high school. I wore a brace.
Was wearing a little bit
that little brace. So it was like, bro, I never really was, bro. My first time being healthy was at A&M until I tore my ACL. Like I never sat and told nobody that. Like the first time I felt like 100% was when I was 23 years old, bro. And that's the only time.
You feel like you lost some of your explosiveness during that? Or
in college, hell yeah. Bro. Like, we talk about this all the time.
That's what I was going to say before you got
but, like, you can ask anybody that just fresh out of college, like, how your body feel. Or, like, bro, everybody say after college, you get your legs back. Like, you jumping, you more explosive. But it's just, like, in college, like, high school, you lift a little bit. Like we went to AP and shit like that, but like in college, that shit more extreme. You lifting every day. In the summer, you really lifting 365 days, like the whole time, right? For real, lifting heavy weights and shit. It's like your body like go right into that. So you never give your body no time. The most we got off with like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, that's the most we'll get off, bro. And like you right back to the pounding, bro. Like now it's like with being a pro. You still go hard, but it's like I know my pace, I know my body. I can you really like your own boss in a way. Like you don't gotta listen to no college coach telling you gotta be at practice at 6 a.m. Like I set my own workout times. You know what I'm saying? I get up when I want to get up. You know what I'm saying? It's all on me to take care of my body now. So like
you know already. If you don't,
like you really, and then you gotta invest in your body. Like LeBron, the best at that shit. Bro, spend millions of dollars yearly on just to make sure maintenance for his body.
Yeah, like, all that. Yeah, you got to, even from afar, taking care of doing what you can, like bullshit, ice baths. But I know y'all probably know more.
That ice baths used to be the tough. We ain't really started the ice baths, so he had went to see Kobe. He was like, Kobe get an ice bath. We was in the ice baths like before the day of the games. We used to get a cold tub. Like we see, like he said Kobe do this shit. So Kobe doing it, I'm finna do this shit.
Oh yeah, I was doing that in high school. It take you a minute to get used to it though, but once you get used to it, it feel good.
I remember my pops used to try to make us do that shit. We went to Florida. I wasn't with it.
I was with it.
Your ass was so in there. I'm like, nah, bro.
Get you right. That get you right. That make you feel real fresh. But shit, I don't want to take too much more of your time. But I did want to ask you. I got like two more questions.
Bro, we keep just flowing, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Say no more. Why did you decide to transfer? Why did you decide?
Man, it was just the best situation for me. Like, man, my first year, like I'm kind of my like the actual year that I played, like it went really good. Like individually, you know what I'm saying? Like I was, you know what I'm saying, all rookie team, but like our team wasn't that good. But like I mean, at the same time, like that was Wojo first year. A lot of people transferred, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, the ball was really in the air for any one of us to go get it. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened at that time it was my turn. You know what I'm saying? Because towards the end it was his turn. Like he said, like me and him never really played together. Like he was always I subbed for him, he subbed for me.
Yeah, I know.
Like it was only a few games where you seen me and him together. In the games it was like we won, we hooped. But like my first 2 years was like, I mean my freshman year, like it was really good. Like, you know, so I was one of the top scorers, freshman scorers at the Marquette. Right. Then my sophomore year, like it was more like he had brought more his recruits in, and like I was still stuck on. I want to be a point guard. I'm 6'2". Like like they want me to be a scorer, but like I want to be a point guard. That's why I'm gonna get paid. That's where I'm at in the league. So it was like I still was battling that, and it was like that sophomore year was basically the same as that freshman year, but we just had a better team. Like I averaged like 12 a game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We really should have went to the tournament, but we didn't. We had a good team. And then that third year, it was like he had really like the whole team. Me and him was the only players on the team, and Sandy that wasn't recruited by him at that time. So it's like 9 other people, that's 6 recruits. So it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's food on the floor. Like everybody trying to get them minutes. Like it was competitive, but like at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying, he had his recruits, and we had really had a stacked team. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could have started. Like if you look at the stats, like it'd be different games. Somebody got 20, somebody got 10. Like it changed every single game. Yeah. But it was just like, bro, I wanted to play point guard. Like I knew, like that was for me, and like I had to make a decision for me. Like, and then it was like it came into part. Like that's my boy. He was done. So it was like when he was there, and I had one more year, but we came in together. I was like, I really don't want to. I really don't want to be here if he ain't here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I mean, I was tight with everybody on the team, but I was like, it's different. Like me and him came in together, like we leaving together, and then like you know what I'm saying. And that was just a great situation. Like you know what I'm saying. We come top 20 in the country, and then the assistant coach was the coach that got me to go. Well, I mean, I was already committed to Marquette, but he was at Marquette. Like he was like me and him. It was me and JuJuan recruiter, Isaac Chu. That's my man. Yeah. But like you know what I'm saying. Like he always kept in touch with me. Like when he left Marquette, like it was kind of some hard feelings towards them, cause like, bro, I asked Buzz my senior year. I heard rumors that he was gonna leave. I asked him straight up, like, you gonna leave? And he promised me, like, I'm not leaving. So when he just up and left to go to Virginia Tech, my heart was broken, because it's like, bro, I could have went to go to Arizona or Memphis or some shit. So it was like, I still ain't talked to him to this day. So like, Chu will always reach out. I see you, keep your head up, keep hooping. And I seen what they was doing at A&M. Then one time he hit me, it was just like, you know what I'm saying, like, what you gonna do? I'm like, man, I'm trying to go to another school. Like, I'm trying to win though. Like, I'm trying to be on the scene. Like, I gotta show people, bro. Like, I had that down year. I can't go turn pro off a year like that. And you know, they had Big Rob. He played for the Celtics now. He was supposed to be a lottery pick at the time. Like, we was stacked. So it was like without a doubt. Like, the crazy part is, like, soon, like when we had lost in the NCAA tournament, like I was like, I'm out of here. Like I know I'm going, like, and I knew where I was going. Like my pops wanted to wait for other schools like Florida and all these Arkansas, like plenty big schools wanted to offer me, but I was like, bro, I know where I want to go. Like they don't have a point, like they had a point guard, he sat out, but he was a youngin, so they was like, they need a vet. So I'm like, bro, this is a perfect opportunity. Like I got athletes around me, I got shooters around me. There's no reason why I shouldn't thrive, bro. Like, and it's a coach that's gonna let me. He told me from day one, like he gave me the keys on my visit. So it's like, without a doubt, I'm coming here.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's the best. That's the best. Jumping off basketball, what do you think are even on basketball, like things that other stuff that you've been through life that's made you like a better man to this day? Like you think that's built you up, or both of you, like you first, like that's built you as a man, like that people could learn from, or life lessons from other recruits, or just anything in general. Like any life lessons that you got, like you've been like we talked about it a lot, but like going through, you said like the injuries and being homesick at first, but like even anything after basketball, like dealing with maybe not being having your career be how I want to be, and like just mentally.
I say it all the time. Just shit. You can do anything you want to. You just put your mind to it. Like I know it sounds cliche, but you really can. Like you really can do this shit. Like it's in your hands. It's a mental thing. Like that's the main thing I really done learned from like leaving college. Like working on my mental. Like every time something bad happen, I just try to know something good gonna happen. It's just all a mental thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Me, it was just like that last year at Marquette. You know what I'm saying? Like I really hit adversity. And it was like, I'm gonna let them break me, or I'm gonna stand on all 10, and you know what I'm saying, and show them like I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm a real teammate. Like I really love the game, because it was like, bro, at the point in time, like, bro, I'm playing like 8 minutes a game. Bro, I went from playing 30 minutes a game to like 8, and it's like it's no reason though. Like it ain't like I'm not working out. I'm not, you know what I'm saying. It's dudes that's better. It's like it was no reason, bro. Like it's nothing they could explain to tell me like why they weren't playing me. It was just like, I mean, we got a deep team. Some games I'm play, some games I don't. It was like, bro, it was some games, bro, I wanted to quit. Like, bro, after one of our games, I called my mom, my daddy's, I'm cool. Like, I don't want to hoop no more. I just work out and just go pro. Like, bro, I was like, my heart was broken. Like, I never, like, when people always say when I'm done having fun with it, that's when I'm like, that's when I'm done with it. I was at that point. Like, I wasn't having fun with basketball no more. But at the same time, my nigga eating, like, bro, putting buckets on niggas' heads, and it's like, bro, that's my right. It's like that's my nigga. So it's like I was pushing him. It was times I would work him out. I knew I wasn't gonna play. I'm rebounding for him. Like, man, if I know if he eating, I'm eating. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, bro, it's the same way. When I was eating, he went right with me. Like,
that's a brother. That's a
so like at the same time, like, and it was like, bro, I was never raised that way. Like, my grandpa called me, was like, we had a long ass talk, and he was like, I ain't never raised you to quit. Like, you not a quitter. Like, think about your son. When he said that, I was like, fuck that shit. I'm in the gym the next day. Like, I was in it, bro, before everybody. I'm in there. I'm like, I'm gonna show him. Like, and I had big games, but it was like, bro, the games I didn't play, like, I'm over there clapping. I'm acting like I'm playing. It ain't even fake. I really was geek for all my niggas on the team. Like, it was really, that shit was love. And I feel like that's why, and them my 8, bro, because, like, you know what I'm saying, I took that back seat. You know what I'm saying? I took that little humble slice of pie, and I took it like a man instead of quitting. And like most dudes in that situation go quit, you know what I'm saying? They back against the wall, they go be like, man, fuck this, I'm going home. Like, no, I thug it out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get blessed in the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get the blessing at the end. I'm gonna get the last laugh, like always, bro. Like my mommy's always said it, like just keep working. Show enough. You know what I'm saying? Now he's like, oh, you look way better than you did in college. I'm like, bro, I kept working, bro. Like, my back was against the wall. Anytime adversity hit, I get right back up, bro. Like, I ain't laying down. Like, I'm going to get up no matter what. So it's just really just adversity. Like, that 18 through, like, 24, like, that age, that's when you go hit some adversity, dog. And that shit go hit you hard. That shit go hit you hard. But you gotta be able to get back up. Like, that shit gonna knock your ass out. That motherfucker gonna come and knock your ass out. But it's like, you go get up or you go stay down. Like, what you gonna do? Like he said, you got the choice. Like, you can't, ain't no blame game. Like he said, no regrets. I never regret, like saying I should have went to Arizona or I should have. That's what I did, and I'm riding with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make some shake out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna end up on top regardless of it, and exactly, it's a part of the story. That's just that was a bad chapter. Here go the good chapters right here. This where it get good at. You feel me? That was the plot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go down, you gotta come up. So it was like, bro, that adversity, bro. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Young kids that's watching this, bro, y'all gonna go through some adversity, dog. Get up. Don't fall into the trap, man.
Keep moving.
Listen to them. They definitely been through it, and there's reasons to listen to them. Listen to them. Shit, I like the way that go. I appreciate you for coming. Shit. I appreciate you for bringing him. Shit, I'm definitely gonna have to come. Definitely have y'all back soon or something. You know, eventually, definitely have you back. You know, sorry I had no more stuff on you, but shit, they got the big time people out here. But where can
I need to talk about my page.
I feel you. That's what it's for. Where can they catch y'all on social and all that? Where can they
follow me on? Twitter, Instagram. It's SwaggyDU1. You know, follow me.
On the ground, chosen one. On the ground, that's it.
I'm gonna find that. You gonna find them. Shit. Appreciate y'all for coming again. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that.